stuff comes from, like, you know, these fighters, they got to be perfect and this and that. Comes from the Floyd Mayweather twink boy following, okay? Like I said it before, Floyd Mayweather, 85% of his fans are 20s, right? Sissies and all of that. They follow this guy around and they don't know shit about boxing. But Crawford went out there and brought the fight to me, okay? Fight fans are being critical, but how many times did Pernell Whitaker get off the canvas to dominate his opponents? And how many times, like you said, Kurt Holyfield is a very good example. You know, you can't take one performance and, you know, base that one performance on everything that fighter brings to the table, okay? These new age fight fans think that all fighters are supposed to be perfect because they've been watching cherry-picking fighters look good against hand-picked opponents and
Danny Garcia
fights during the social media era ever since the social media era began. Crawford is what traditional boxing is all about. What he brought to the table against Mean Machine is not the same style he's going to utilize against other fighters in the division like Sean Porter and Errol Spence. I don't think he's going to fight those guys the same way. Crawford could afford to do this. He could switch it up, utilize a variety of looks like no other. Okay, he got caught with some punches, big deal, right? Crawford's aware of the level of risk, though, okay? If he had fought a safety first fight, then all these social media age fight fans will be saying that he should have put his foot on the gas, he should have closed with go. Damn if he do, damn if he don't. You know how they talk. They never know what the fuck they're talking about. Well, if he didn't close the show, that's what they'll be criticizing him for, okay? If it was Floyd Mayweather fighting, of course Floyd Mayweather wouldn't have got touched because he would have fought a safety first fight, and everybody would have had problems with that. He did what old school throwback fighters do, go in there and get that fucking knockout. Okay, so he took some shots. He was willing to take those shots to get his knockout, and that's what I saw in the fight. Okay, I don't have a problem with how Terrence Crawford does things either anymore. I told y'all fight fans back in 2017 that these.
And see, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
man.
A fight.
Shout out to Wood Stay Real TV, man, and shout out to Honest Blood Boxing, who was on a panel or their panel of LDBC haters, led by Fanon and old drunk Uncle KQKC. I mean, and it's just so fucking weird and disgusting sometimes watching these guys. They claim to be, like I just did one video that should be uploading right now from shout out to Wood Stay Real TV. Like, I've been on different platforms. I've been on Best Fight the Best. I've been on Blue Blood Sports TV. I've been on Famous Athletics. I called in to Fred, like stay real, say beauty shop instead of barbershop. He say beauty shop. So man, shout out to Wood Stay Real TV. And I've been on all these shows just trying to figure out what did Bud do to them to make them so hate Bud and hate Terrence Crawford. And the only thing I can find is one attempted interview by Town Business. I seen Ticket TV. He just showed you that this nigga went on an emotional rant like a woman about Town Business not getting an interview when Town Business did a video saying he's not upset about it. So it was just... So I think we're going to have to start calling them the Lioness Den Boxing Community. I mean, you want to be emotional about an interview. You want to go off on... You're supposed to be so black, pro-black. You're going off on the number one black fighter. I mean, you got Wilder at the top. You got Terrence Crawford. And you got Errol Spence. We can be Errol Spence fans and not hate Terrence Crawford. We can be all of this and not be so whatever the fuck y'all trying to be like Stay Real said, like Wood said, y'all basically coming together to collectively destroy a guy's career because he didn't give one interview. When I've seen all these other black media run up on Terrence Crawford and do an interview after a fight or while he's at a fight. I've seen you guys do videos from a distance. Like there's Terrence Crawford and not even walk up to him to ask for an interview. I've seen Champside interview Crawford. I've seen the other guy from Dallas interview Bomac. I've seen the other guy from the DMV area. I've seen all these black media interview Bud. I've seen Fight Hype. I've seen all these people who had black people behind the camera at that time interview Bud. But somehow he supposedly has some type of animosity towards black media. Then I turned on Trill Boxing Talk, and y'all advertising a guy who really talked about having a slave contract. The guy who's really disrespected you. Y'all been advertising the Zone shit every fucking for weeks. You've been advertising for the Zone for weeks. So you so pro-black and dissing Bud Crawford, but your platform is advertising for a guy who said, oh, now I finally got to respect y'all. I mean, it used to be, I could call you boy, now I got to call you mister. And black fight fan, you want to sit there and just act like Bud done something to you. I ain't talking about this dude, blah, blah, blah. Because he ain't fought Earl? Because he with Bob Arum? Who was Earl with when he first came? With Oscar De La Hoya. A cross-dresser, known racist, alcoholic, all of the above. And Earl was with him. I didn't hear you saying, oh, Earl, what you doing with Oscar De La Hoya? No, you didn't. At the time when the Spatulas story came out, all of those black fighters were signed to Golden Boy. Deontay Wilder, fucking Danny Garcia, all of them guys was fucking De La Hoyas. I never seen one of them guys come out and comment about that. I didn't see none of them guys comment about the racist emails, not until Earl was probably the only one that spoke about that. And that was when Oscar was talking. He didn't really speak on it like that. He was like, nah, y'all don't like black people over there. Or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Y'all don't do nothing with black folk. You know what I mean? It was some real shit, though. You know what I mean? And I applauded him for saying that. But you guys sitting up there promoting the Zone and Virgil Ortiz. You got Oscar shit right on behind your platform. But you hear the shit on Crawford. It's an emotion that's ran through there. I've never heard Crawford disrespect the LDBC. None of that. I've never heard him say anything about the LDBC. Neither have y'all. But it's a concerted effort throughout multiple channels for multiple hours in a day, from 8 o'clock in the morning with Black Fight Fan through an hour for none, and then the KQKC of just straight Bud hate. So all I'm saying to y'all is, now we're going to have to call y'all the Lioness Den Boxing Community because you're acting like bros. Being real emotional. All you guys hate him because of a town business interview that didn't happen, and town business said he's not upset. And this nigga Ticket running around, I'm pissed off. I'm going to say your name for you. Nigga, sit your internet YouTube ass down. You niggas has never had no street in you. Talking about if you ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, you talking about, I'm a real street nigga. I would cut you off if you did that to me. Yeah, you would cut him off, nigga. You wouldn't step to him, though. You would stop doing videos. No, you wouldn't, nigga. You would do just what you're doing right now. Making 100 videos dissing Terrence Crawford. But you wouldn't have stepped to him, nigga. You wouldn't have been like, nigga, let me do an interview, nigga, because you'd have got knocked out by real niggas from Omaha. Would have put hands on your bitch ass. But you on the internet talking about, oh, I would have stopped making videos about you. I wouldn't. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, you acting like a broad. You acting really emotional. That was the weakest shit I ever seen. I thought he did it to you. It was to town business, nigga, but Ticket went on a fucking hours-long rant about motherfucking Terrence Crawford in the interview. You niggas is weird, man. Fucking weird. This shit don't make no motherfucking sense. And I understand why Black Fight Fan hates on Bud, but I don't get why the rest of you niggas is. The rest of you niggas from Texas? You know what I mean? When half of you niggas was talking about Keith Thurman would beat Earl. Then the other half of you niggas was talking about Danny Garcia would beat Earl. So what's wrong when niggas say Bud can beat Earl? You know what I mean? So I understand all the niggas is on PBC and Bud is on Top Rank, but just look at the paychecks. Just look at the paychecks. Bud making $5-6 million fighting. You just seen Earl Spence and Sean Porter make $2 million a piece for a pay-per-view unification. $2 million a piece. You seen Danny Garcia make 1.1 to fight Adrian Granados. You probably about to see him make $1 million flat to fight Ivan Redcat when he was offered $3 million to fight Bud Crawford. He could have negotiated up. He could have got $5.5 million like Amir Khan. Could have probably got more. But he would rather fight Adrian Granados than fight Bud Crawford. That's a fact. He would rather fight Ivan Redcat than fight Bud Crawford. That's a fact. Amir Khan took the call like, hey, what? How much to fight Bud? $3 million, give me 4. Give me 5. And he got it. So Danny Garcia too good to call back, be like, hey man, $3 million is a low ball, man. What about 6? We're looking for $6 million. So what if ESPN would have said 5? So that's still a bad deal, $5 million for a chance at a belt to fight Bud Crawford. So you can become a champion, get $5 million, $5.5 million, whatever you could negotiate, Danny. So that's a bad offer. But it's a good offer for you to make $1.1 million fighting Adrian Granados and probably $1 million to fight Ivan Redcat. So you're gonna need 5 fights to make $5.5 million when you could have got $5 million and a shot at a title just to fight Bud. And I know that we want to distract from Earl being an alcoholic and flipping his motherfucking car, but y'all want to shit on Bud Crawford. It makes no sense. Who's the real liability in this factor? The guy who making $6 million and committing himself to the sport, $6-7 million and prospering, taking care of his town, or the guy who going out to clubs, getting drunk, flipping his car? He could have killed himself. He could have killed somebody else. I mean, I don't give a fuck about him doing DUI because I ain't here to judge that guy personally, but you guys are judging Bud personally and not off what's in the ring. So I don't really care how emotional you get, how much of a woman you niggas want to be. You know what I mean? I still like a few of the LDBC. I like some of the plus Fred makes about black businesses and shit like that, but I need you to be consistent. You know what I mean? Y'all want to applaud Earl Spence for buying a $400,000 chain, but you ain't applauding Bud Crawford for buying hundreds of thousands of real estate in Omaha. What's going to be the better return on your investment? Buying $400,000 in real estate in Omaha, in your town, or $400,000 in real estate in Dallas, or buying a $400,000 chain? But we're going to celebrate the chain and act like a nigga investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in his town, opening a brand new business in his town in one of the worst parts of our town, on 24th Street, one of the ridden down, prostitute-driven, crack-infested, heroin-infested areas in the town. This nigga cleaning that shit up. Opening business, buying houses, buying real estate, doing what real niggas do. So if we're gonna hold niggas accountable, let's hold niggas accountable. And let's celebrate this. Let's don't be on this old emotional ass shit. Oh, Bud Crawford, no. You's a hoe. You sitting on here mad because he didn't do an interview. And even I fuck with Ness. I be on the Boxing Voice all the time. And I called him out about the reason he don't like Bud because he ain't been on the show. He'll say it. You know what I mean? But at least Ness says it. The rest of you niggas running around acting like Crawford is some fucking sellout ass black dude who ain't doing nothing for his black people, and it's his fault that this and this happened. You niggas is getting holed by motherfucking Kelly Swanson and Swanson Media. Got Fred doing videos, got all these niggas doing videos about not giving credentials and all this bullshit. But you niggas can pick up the phone like Fred said. But I can pick up the phone and call Bob Aaron. Oh, you can talk to Bob Aaron, but you can't even talk to nobody in power at PBC. And you can talk to the head power of Top Rank. So it's just stop acting like fucking PBC is some black run, black power entity. Of course, I agree with what they do for black fighters, giving black fighters a platform and more power to have a better say in their situation. But the people in power are all white, just like at fucking Top Rank, just like at motherfucking Golden Boy got white and Mexicans at the top. Ain't none of these people empowering black people to a level of where we supposed to be backing up that entity. That's why I feel like niggas acting like PBC is like the Democratic Party. You know what I mean? Niggas like, we black, we supposed to just be PBC. No, you support the fighter you like. And you don't got to shit on the fighter you don't like. You can say, hey, Bud faster than him. Bud got better footwork than him. Bud got better punch variety than him. You can say all that. You can say Earl's bigger than him. Earl's stronger than him. Earl got far better competition than him. You can say all this shit. And them is facts you can argue. You know what I mean? Them is based off of what you can tangibly put forward. But all of this, he's a bitch ass nigga like Fucking KQKC talking, oh, you the devil. Like, what the fuck are you niggas talking about, bruh? This is fucking boxing. This is the internet. I know you niggas want to do shit for clickbait. Even Mike with this fucking lifetime contract shit. Mike, you're a sucker for putting up that shit. Talking about your lifetime contract. Bob Arum never said no shit like that. So I'm just trying to all this bullshit, all these supposed to be super black power media niggas, and then they running around here putting out false stories, false narratives about the best black fighter in the world. So, like I said, we're going to have to call y'all the motherfucking Lioness Den Boxing Community because you being super emotional over one person. And like I said, man, I didn't want this video to go this long, but I had to get this shit off my chest. It's your boy, Stonebone motherfucking Boxing, and like I said, man, come smoke a couple with me, man. Shit.